what's going on, everybody? Welcome. Today's the Worst Generation podcast. You already know as your host, not even the host, Z Walk is the host. I'm the co-host. Today we are doing an EP review or album review of Konn Joji or Konn John, whatever you want to say, by Mach-Hommy, underground MC and affiliate of Griselda in 2016. Came up with plenty of good projects. For example, HBO, Mox Hard Lemonade, Kill Them All, pretty much a lot of projects in general. Um, like I said, he is a Griselda affiliate. He's been working with Griselda since probably even before 2016. So we're gonna get right into it. So like I said, to even make who Mach-Hommy is, for us to even before we even do this, we have to talk about Mach-Hommy a little bit as an artist in general. So what makes Mach-Hommy even an artist, even a good artist, because Mach-Hommy is never subpar. This man's rhyme schemes. He is one of the best rhyme schemes in the game right now. Probably one of the best. He's a lyrical behemoth, and he was really inspired by Doom. And if you listen to his music, you're gonna pick it up really fast, really fast. This man, his syllable game is impeccable. So I'm gonna show my main host right here. I'm the co-host, like I said. My host Sakir. How you doing, Sakir?
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? I'm straight, man. Um, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you explain about Mac. Call me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite rappers right now, out in the game. Yeah, man. Dope MC, man. Really dope, man. Love Mac Call me. Love Mac Call me.
So, like I said, even when we're explaining with the title, like I said, the title of the album, I'm pretty sure I forgot what the fuck it says something. It's like you will see George, or you will see. So pretty much, even in the song where he talks about and the Konn John, which is the I think the third song on there, even on there, he's talking about the events of what happened in Haiti. When he's not only that, not even stuff in Haiti, but stuff that he's generally going through when he talks about in the song, when the singing part, like, when you say, fuck nigga, I mean, the things that you are. He's not only talking about mostly shit. He's not even talking about shit in Haiti that much. He's really much talking about himself, how people have betrayed him, and how people have betrayed him and used him, and what he's seen people do and try to snake him. So that goes on with the term, the whole George thing. That's pretty much, you'll see my growth. That's pretty much what that song means. You'll see my growth. Y'all doubted me, but y'all gonna see my growth. So like I said,
Right.
yeah, definitely. So we're gonna move on with the track list here. Let me bring up the actual album, the EP. My fault. I keep calling this shit a fucking album. All right, because I have this fucking. All right. First of all, the cover. I love the covers for this. So this cover is actually of an actual Napoleon general. Well, actually, not even Napoleon. What the fuck am I saying? Napoleon, a French general. Don't mind my ignorance. A French general, and he pretty much just put his face on there and shit. The cover, 10 out of 10. I love the cover. When I looked at the cover, I remember the first time when I listened to the Konn John. I remember the first time I listened to it, I looked at the cover. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? Because it looks so out of place. It looked like on some Pirates of the Caribbean shit. I'm like, what the
Hell
fuck?
yeah.
And then when I listened to it, I didn't even process of what the whole core of what this actual EP is doing. So when I listened to it, the first time I remember listening to this, it just sounded like a selection of songs, just random shit. I'm like, okay, what the fuck is this? Each song has a different topic, but each song, in a way, is him trying to express himself, but in an abstract way. You know what I'm saying? And I could definitely tell when he was doing this, he wanted to make something that was going to sound different. And you could definitely tell he took time with these, because some of these songs just sound selective as shit. Yeah. So you could tell he was definitely trying to match the vibe and definitely try to try to do something different. All right. So what did you think about when the first time you listened to this? Cause I know the first time I sent you the EP. What did you think?
Yeah, that boy. Um, it was something I never heard before in my life. I mean, I never heard like such orthodox jazzy beats. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? I never heard beats like this before. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and just to like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and just to see him like, just to see so much meaning in these songs. Like,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, dude, like, the first song titled Cheney Brush?
Yeah, shiny. It's I can't
Shiny
even say it.
Brush?
It's like shiny brush. But I think what that means is like I was actually looking up another review. But this is before when I first listened. I was like, all right, let me see what niggas are talking about. I think it's pronounced like chimney, like kind of like chimney brush or whatever. Um, so I feel like the first song, especially the first song, that hits me because this song he talks about a lot of experience about I don't have no feelings, sir. I keep my feelings to myself. I don't feel the hurt. I can relate a lot to that shit because sometimes in the world niggas just don't want to hear that shit. Niggas don't want to hear you bitch and moan about certain shit. Niggas don't want to hear you do that shit. So I completely relate to that. Um, even when he was saying, now when he opens up with the scheme, like I said, Mach-Hommy's lyrics are really hard to pin down. The room was hungry with pen and pine, simply simplifying. Uncle monkey niggas thought they in Dominion code chilling. Then I slid inside, died in the vibe, in the Dominion mind. You see, I fucked that shit up. But even when he talks about in that opening, I feel like he's talking about when he was on the block or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When he saw niggas on the block, when he saw a different group of niggas he didn't like, when he had a slide on them. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Cause especially when he said monkey niggas thought they was in the Dominion coach, and then I slit the side by kill him, died, and they Dominion mine. That shit, I felt like he was talking about he was gonna slide some niggas that they thought they was cool. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know. The other part, when he talks about the whole porn part. Stop him call from the broad nigga fuck around. Dog, this is back in doggy streets. How you bunch of bit how I heard you bought the bitch a bathrobe. I hope you was rubbing on her ugly feet. Like that shit.
Yes.
I don't get what the fuck
That
he was
shit
saying.
caught me off guard. I was like, what?
Yeah, that shit. I can't even say it right because it was just so fucking weird of how he said it in the scheme.
That caught me off guard, man.
I'm like, yeah, I'm like, how the fuck this man go from the story about him put X. We don't know. We're not DJ Val Vlad, nigga. We're not. Oh, did you say you were gonna slide on somebody? We're not the fucking police, nigga. We don't know if this nigga was gonna slide on some people or not. But the fact that he went from that story to talking about rubbing on bitches' feet, I don't know who the fuck he was talking about that. It must be a simp ass nigga, cause I'm not. I heard you bought a bum bitch a bathrobe. I heard you was rubbing her ugly feet. But what I took away from that bar, maybe he's talking about certain guys that he knew from the streets trying to get with a girl that wasn't even worth shit, and maybe
Yeah,
like a fucking thotty or some shit.
possibly.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. And then we're going. Okay, Quay Chris, oh my god, Quell Chris. His verse I didn't understand that much. Hey, I feel like his verse he was just making a statement, but I get it. But it was just like I didn't feel like his verse compared to Mach-Hommy's. I didn't pick up that much to Coil Chris's, but it was still a good verse. I feel like he was just lyrically flexing in that song, and not only that, bro, it's your boys, you like that pop. Oh ass, you got them niggas got and the real vibes. That nigga this off, you diss me, you said, and I feel like he was talking about his status in hip hop too. Like how like when he said diss me, you're dissing yourself, so just know. So I feel like, and also too, not to read too much into it, I feel like even as an underground artist, niggas trying to diss other underground artists, it's like nigga, we the same. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna diss
Right.
me? How you gonna try to do whatever? We the same type of shit, my nigga.
Yeah.
How we gonna come after each other? You know, and you know what I'm saying. That's the whole thing. Like I said, Quell Chris's his verse was kind of hard to pin down. But I love what he said about John Legend. We're just legends. We come from some different cloth. This materials you're not used to seeing. And then he goes when he speaks with Corey Chris is he speaks in a certain dialect with his verse. But he does with the little syllable shit. I was like, oh fuck, I might even try to understand that shit. That shit's fucking confusing. You know how Koala Chris is. This nigga just
Yup.
fucking is just a straight up poet. He just does whatever. All right. So after that song, probably the best song on the PB on the was I about to say PP nigga on the fucking EP is Mo's Mama's Mozambique drill. I'm gonna call this shit drill. This song has just the lyrical construct of how this man flows on these fucking how he just flows with these fucking bars, nigga. Fucking great. And also he tells a little bit about himself in the story too, especially about him being as an MC, how niggas are trying to steal his gift and niggas are trying to rival his style, but niggas can't really because that's where that sample comes in. Look at these fat MCs, bro. Yeah, that little sample. By the way,
Right.
don't cancel me. Don't cancel me. That's from the song. That's from the song. I don't actually think that, but when he says that in the sample, but I feel like even when he was talking about, I went to the bars that related me to most. I went from 720 to 4K one night, dumb nights. My forte is intuition, some light. So I feel like he kept on grinding and he kept on grinding in the underground, and now he's at the point where he was where he wanted to be, where his vision took him. He knew he was gonna be like this in hip hop. So I feel like he trusted that vision and he was like, nah, I'm gonna stop fucking around. I'm actually gonna trust this shit. I'm not just gonna, talk my shit, whoop de doo. I feel like that nigga actually did that shit. Like he actually trusted that shit. So, you
That
know what
is
I'm
some real
saying?
shit.
That's some real shit. And I feel like, when you're able to trust something, especially in your gut, especially when it's a passion that you have, whether or not who the fuck cares what you're doing. I feel like when you actually trust it, and I'm working on doing that with my rapping and shit, just trusting it and not fucking overthinking shit. I feel like when you trust it and you actually just keep working hard, the fucking effort is gonna pay out itself, and you're gonna be where you want to be. Cause nigga, you can't just like that's the in real life. You can't just keep banging on a rock and nothing's gonna happen. Nothing, something's gonna happen to it. So if you keep banging on it consistently without fucking like wavering, that's just gonna happen. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Just great, great, great song, great song. Um, like I did with Savage, on name and live and lavish. Guess his attack is well. I can't even say what the fuck he was saying with certain words. Called my neighbors to pick up the package. I forgot. I don't know. Like certain shit he was saying. I feel like there's certain shit that MCs say that you just can't get. It's from their experience, and I
Right.
get that shit from my music too. Nigga, there's some shits that niggas are not gonna get from my shit when certain events happen, especially if we're talking about lyricists in his caliber. Yeah, niggas like Billy Woods, Koala Chris, and other niggas in the underground like that. Some of the shit that you say you're not gonna get. You're gonna be like,
Nope.
nigga, huh? Nigga, what? The fuck are you talking about? Like, and you're just gonna look around the table, and you could try hard as you can. You're not gonna get that shit. You're not gonna get that shit. And sometimes it's just fucking references. Like I'm not no
Yup.
fucking I'm not no fucking old head, my nigga. I'm not gonna get that shit off the bat. Like for real, that ass. But the scheme, great rhyme scheme. Probably the best scheme on the whole EP for the song. After
Mm-hmm.
that, I'm gonna talk about the God Fahim's first, and then I'm gonna let you talk about what you like about the song. But the God Fahim's first, I feel like I did like the God Fahim's verse. It's one of his better verses. It's one of his better verses. I feel like when he was really talking about how, especially we as humans, we don't even appreciate our light. We don't take value in ourselves, and I feel like that's what he was talking about in that song.
Right.
You know, you know, what I'm saying. And not only that, I feel like he was just talking about, like I said, lyrically flexing. Like you niggas can't fuck with me, because at the end of the day, the God Fahim has a whole catalog of shit of fucking albums that this niggas put out. So obviously this nigga's gonna feel like he's good, which we're gonna make our opinion on that in the upcoming albums, because certain things this man says. We talked about it earlier. I'm like, nah.
Yeah,
But
I don't
this
know, bro.
this was my one of my favorite God Fahim verses. Besides the on his verse, besides his verse from Pray from Haiti, the Magnum Band.
Right.
That one's a good one. That's actually I think my favorite Fahim verse. But besides that, we're not talking about Pray for Haiti. But that was a good verse. So what you think about the second song?
Um, just as good as the first. I mean, the way it popped off, the transition was great. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I heard the song a couple times. Oh my goodness. Just straight bars, man. Straight fire, man.
Yeah.
And yeah, this actually was my first tape of the God for him. For the first album. And it was good. You know what I'm saying? I really liked it a lot.
Mm,
It was dope, man. I was hooked the entire time. You know what
mm,
I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I think the God Fahim is a great fucking lyricist in this song.
mm.
You know, now of course, like you said, you know, he's up. You know, what I'm saying he has his okay average points at
Yeah.
best. But yeah, but no, that one though, everything
Yeah.
about that song was just fantastic.
I
I
love
would
oh the sample. The sample is fucking gorgeous. Like that sample was fucking gorgeous. I'm not even sure where the fuck it's from, but whoever sampled that shit did a great job with the cut. I fuck with that shit. That shit is a bob, nigga. That shit is a bob. And how, like I said, how this nigga Mach-Hommy flows over it is just so great. It's just so it's like fucking peanut butter and jelly to the fucking ears. And honestly, I think that song. I looked on SoundCloud too, and I think that song got the most plays off the EP. It was just such a good song. It was nice. It was nice and short, not too long. Just went straight in, made the point. Let me show what I can do with y'all niggas. And that's really I feel like I said, I feel like with that song, you could tell when a song he probably took probably one or two takes to make that shit. I feel like that was a song on the EP where he was most comfortable with. And I feel like certain songs where artists make when they're most comfortable with and they like the most, it's gonna get the best reception because
right.
they fuck with the song heavy and they're like, okay, bet right there. And mind you, there's probably a bunch of songs for Wapcon John that he probably deleted and he probably was like, nah, this can't go in here.
I could see that. I
Yeah,
mean, a lot of rappers
probably
do that.
probably a bunch of my nigga. I do that shit. I'm like, oh nah, fuck this shit. I'm not putting this on a fucking album on a fucking EP. Fuck this song. This song's fucking trash now. I don't want this shit on my fucking shit anymore. But that's because the artist itself cares. If you care about the song, my nigga, you're gonna care about the song. You know what I'm saying? You're not just gonna put some bullshit in there. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna
Right.
put some bullshit in there. For real. You know, and that's really how it is. Like, yeah. All right. So the third song is Wapcon John or Wapcon Joji. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it means you'll see George. This song it's a singy song. I fucking hated this song when I first heard it. I was like, oh fuck, I hate this shit. And this was my first Mach-Hommy singing song. So before then he was rapping, I was like, yeah, this nigga raps. This fucking singing shit, I was like, fuck no, I hate this shit. I hate it so fucking much. Get this song off the EP. It's trash. It's really not. It's actually a really fucking good song. I actually fuck with it now. It's my shit. And niggas ain't too what the rate, too what that they pissing in bed. Yeah, shit with it heat. I fuck with it now. All you gotta say is you. Fuck nigga. It's actually my favorite. Like I said, he's really just talking about his experiences with people snaking him, niggas trying to get a come up off of him, and you could definitely tell. And now he's trying to show them niggas like you should have watched out for me, nigga. You should have like now I'm up. You know now I'm up. You know I told y'all niggas I was gonna come. You know no homo. I told y'all I told y'all niggas I was gonna I was gonna come through. No, you know what I'm saying? I told you niggas I was gonna do the magic with this music shit. So yeah, I feel like that song, it was good. Like I said, was it too long? Probably. but it was a good song. And honestly, that song, I feel like it could have been placed better because I feel like that could have been a break song. But I feel like at the same time, if that song wasn't placed there, it wouldn't have gotten played at the end at the same time. Because
Right.
at the end of the day, even after the two songs after it with the God Fahim and Your Old Droog, that song just takes the show. But like I said, I feel like if it was placed differently, it wouldn't even have gotten certain place. You know what I'm saying? So that comes with the territory of being able to place your fucking music in a right position. But like I said, the beat, it has these jazzy strings, but it also sounds like a dumpster's being played with it. But it's like fucking beautiful. It's like it's fucking beautiful shit. How like the fucking drums are. It's not even. I don't even sure if there's drums in that bitch. I think it's just like maybe some background shit, some like clashing. I don't even know. The best I can describe it is just jazzy shit, but like fucking dumpster pails fucking crashing against each other. But it's like in a beautiful way. The vocals on there are fucking spooky. They're fucking spooky as shit. Most spooky vocals ever. Like that ass. The most spooky shit. As I wanna hear. Imagine you waking up. As I wanna hear. Niggas on you over with a fucking bandana over you while you're sleeping. As I
Oh
wanna
no.
hear.
I don't,
Fucking go to
nah. Oh
sleep. No,
no.
nigga, nah, bro.
Mm-mm.
Fuck no, nigga. That shit is fucking scary.
And he
That
Haitian, bro? Oh no.
Yeah, and he Haitian. Yeah, and this nigga Haitian. He got blaze on him and shit. This nigga look like the Flying Dutchman in the cover. Yeah, I'm not fucking with that shit. It's
Mm-mm.
literally a fucking general. It's literally a French general on a fucking boat, my nigga. No, what is this?
Nah.
What am I, SpongeBob, bitch? Like the Flying Dutchman. Like nah, bro.
Like shit.
Like shit. Like I said, great song. Oh, what did you think of it?
When I first listened to it, I thought it was great as it was. I mean, I could tell this was definitely like the break song in a
Yeah,
way. Like, you know what I'm saying? After you heard that fire second song, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Kind of had to kind of show off his singing stuff more. I mean, I thought it was good. You know what I'm saying? He killed that shit, man.
yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, like hearing, I was like hearing every time he sung, like it's just like I was just literally just imagining him just doing that. Like just imagine him in the streets singing. I'm like, bro, that's hysterical. Like
So when I hear,
this nigga got to
when I hear. Nah, this nigga was in the booth. So when I hear, fucking niggas looking at him like, oh shit, this nigga singing, this nigga think he Drake, but yeah,
he better than
yeah,
Drake.
yeah,
Like shit.
yeah. So well, next quote unquote song, it's just really an interlude. It's called Time Face.
Oh man.
The sample in there is cool. Time beside your face, beside. And that shit, I love how it keeps coming back and it sounds like it's crashing onto the fucking when you're hearing your fucking headphones and shit. Beside your face. Like that shit was
You know what that song reminded me of? It was a there was a
uh
there was a Doom song that sounds similar to that on his first album.
mm,
Think it was Tick Tick. That was that name.
tick tick. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
where it
song.
kind of the tempo would just slow it up and
Yeah.
speed up and go back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
That's what it kind of reminded me of. It reminded me
Yeah.
of that song a
Definitely.
lot.
You know what I'm saying? By the way, Zakir, there is a way that I don't know how the recording system on here works. I don't know if it's gonna keep it in here. I don't know if that shit's gonna keep it as a download save. So we're gonna hope for the best for the fucking stream. It could not even save it, but if not, it's not really. Nigga, we know this album, nigga. We know this album. If we want to review it again, nigga, we can. My
Right,
nigga,
we
but
can just do a re-episode, whatever. Okay.
it don't even fucking matter. But we're
Right.
saying this shit now, nigga. Fuck out of here. I gotta redo my jokes too. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Niggas gonna
so
my
people
two
were like,
cents.
oh man, your real didn't work. Screw y'all. We gonna do it again.
Fucking 2 cents. Put my 2 cents on here. Oh, look at Josiah with his fucking corny ass jokes. Fuck you. All right.
Better than you.
Yeah.
Do better, nigga.
Yeah. Boo, this guy stinks. Oh God, this guy stinks. So yeah. So nothing less. Then it ends with a Ghostface Killer verse. We press down for the hype verse. And then it goes on to my second favorite song on here, I think, or even my third favorite. I mean, all the songs are good. A duet, boy,
Boy.
boy, or whatever. This song is fucking amazing. It's dazzly, the fucking jazz. Down, 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 down. And then when it opens up with Fahim's verse, again, I do like this verse. I like the sound effect of it, and I like how it sounds. I like it took me a while to get used to how this album sounds with some of the vocals and Mach-Hommy's vocals, because
Right.
this is the first Mach-Hommy project I listened to. I'm like, why the fuck these vocals sound so dusty and sound fucking like they were mixed
Yeah, like it sounds
under a
so
wire.
gritty. Like,
Yeah, yeah, this sounds gritty as shit, but that's how that nigga likes it.
man, I'm gonna tell you something right now about any rapper, bro. Any rapper that has jazzy beats, I'm hooked. I always love rappers that have jazzy type beats.
Uh-huh.
Always.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Never.
it's so relatable, so artistic, bro.
Uh-huh.
Like, always.
Yeah, definitely. Especially on this song, just how like I said, when Fahim opens up with his verse, keep an ammo on the money, gavin so I can have it a dummy. Lift the mic up, the booth can't handle the drumming. Lift the pipe up, let's and God bless. Steady work and never get rest. Like, obviously they're basic bars or whatever, but it's just showing off his style. Like I said, it was a good verse. It was strong. I walk in silence because I choose to say less. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain shit like that.
Yeah,
Like I said, good.
this was the second song with Forgotten Him.
Yeah, the second song.
To me, I think the second song he did with him was a lot better.
A lot better, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I liked it on that song for whatever, but this, I feel like this does have more energy in this verse. I think that's what makes it good. It has more energy, and this, I like the scheme. The scheme was cool.
He definitely show attention with it, even though it's not nothing too crazy.
Steady working, never get rest. Keep the bars close to the chest. You know
but
what I'm saying?
We not finna forget your old Drew.
Yeah, this nigga.
The first
like
time I heard of him.
Yeah, I can't even bring up this fucking man's lyrics. This is So let's just talk about some of the funny shit he does. Y'all can keep the corn. Candy corn. No, the candy corn. So even with the porn lines he says with the candy corn, y'all can have the candy corn, like that shit. And then with the lyrics he was saying with, so I play the house like dance parties. Like some dumb shit like that. But Drew's verse was just so rich. I couldn't even get some of the shit he was saying in that and how it correlates to the song really. I feel like I said it was lyrical flexing. Like I said, when we get to Mach-Hommy's verse, like I feel like I could break that down a lot better because I actually studied the shit out that. And it was a great verse from him. But one thing I did have a problem with this one for your old Drew's verse, I feel like when he says the p and s, I feel like the p was annoying. When he was saying on the whatever on certain songs, but it's been worse before. It's been worse. Like I said, on Dump Assassins, there's this song, the last song over the Firehouse, where he literally every time he says an S, it's Nars. So you heard that shit. And that shit was fucking annoying, but it's not annoying as much on here. Like I said, a great verse from him, really solid. The scheme was good. Everything he said was cool. The references were cool on some of them shits. I can see the picture he was painting. Most of the time, I feel like when Droog is rapping, especially when he's rapping like this in a specific verse like this, I feel like I get an image of him like walking around town doing some shit, or when he's mentioning some shit that he grew up with. You know what I'm saying? and he just flips that shit real quick. Especially, I get a lot of Doom vibes. So, last but not least, final verse by Mach-Hommy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but before we go on that, what do you think about the Droog verse?
It's most likely like you said, man. Very, what I'm saying, bro. Very, what I'm saying, very street relatable. You know what I'm saying. A lot of what he says is very relatable. You know what I'm saying.
It's very late.
Very relatable. You know what I'm saying. I can say right now, his verse is way better for Fahim's, in my opinion.
Yeah, obviously
You know
we're
what I'm
not. That's
saying?
not a
Like,
contender, nigga. That's
yeah,
not.
like man, like look, he killed that thing. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying. He definitely made a lot of relatable topics that I could relate to. You know what I'm saying. I couldn't see myself. You know what I'm saying. Not knowing, not understanding that. You know what I'm saying.
yeah. I mean, I feel like with me, I feel like I just couldn't catch on to it as much as compared to Mach-Hommy's verse. So
Boy.
the final verse, Mach-Hommy, the beat comes in. So he says some shit, and I may have to play it out loud here. He says some shit like smoke Bob. I was a twinkle in my mom dude's eyes. You cowards chose sides, no pride. Gets first and saying good. I keep it low fi. I'm trying to think of the bars in my head. This game say gold diggers be chasing phantoms. Little niggas be trying to crumble up the latest agenda. You ain't never had your way with the women. So with a lot of parts he was saying, when he said P Smoke Bob, that's an old school bar. I know he's talking about something maybe in rap where P Rock or some shit. I don't know what he was talking about with that, but I know it's something old. I know it's something like an old ass reference. It just sounds like it. But even when he was saying the gold digger bitches be choosing phantoms, little niggas thinking they playing with that, like, bro, when he even says the shit, right? Hold on, I'm about to share my screen because we're gonna play that song for the final verse. Because I keep fucking forgetting these verses off the top of my head. It's different when you listen to them and then you're trying to break them down.
Yeah,
and then
break them down. It'd be like, bro.
It's kind of fucking hard to break it down when you like to do this shit and fucking break it down and everything. Like, we're gonna like fucking stupid. But hold on, I'm about to look up whatever right now.
That's just part of the fun of it, man. Just breaking it down after hearing it.
Yes, it's definitely
that's part of the fun especially with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially with him.
Because he doesn't have like you can't really find lyrics anywhere, so you kind of have to.
Yeah.
You always have to you always have to kind of use your own imagination, like what it could mean. You know what I'm saying? And maybe a lot of stuff has multiple meanings. You know what I'm saying? A lot of his stuff can have multiple meanings, bro. Like, it don't have to always mean about what it's supposed to mean.
Yeah.
That shit. That's a jazzy beat, man.
All right. Check it. Nike box filled with ammo and money. Heavy metal with me so I can handle what's coming. Beat the mic up, the booth can't handle the drumming. Lift the pipe up, destruction results from dumping. God bless. Steady working, badly get rest. Never fumble, keep the ball close to the chest. You playing checkers while the wise ones play chess. I'm moving solid, so I choose to say less. Magazine filled with demon killers. Guess I gotta slay a devil saying mean it, nigga. I'm well alert, knowing that the snake's watching. Niggas turning on they fam, that's a snake option.
Would you do such a thing? Right. Give it up. Yo, most of the world's wearing a costume. Ain't been pure since they were up in Ma's womb. Long time, right? First couple years we won't back them. Word to mama likes a drama. And everybody's just an actor. Pause. The hardest under them all is a fraud. Cause he tricked himself. Got him. Hella mobster is a bigger phony imposter. With all that bolognese, pasta, rigatoni. They treacherous. Do your dirt, buy your lonely. And don't be going in the shock when it gets you, wets you up. Your old man to set you up for the cash grab. Can't wait to see you buckle. I want the last laugh, y'all can have the chuckles. Sucker playing both sides like he switch hitting. Shouldn't come as no surprise when they change up. Surface peanut IQs, even the nerds and the smarties. Probably smack somebody if I go out. So I play the house like dance parties. Never answering the door when the bell ring. That's a drag, bring me a different kind of bag. Getting money, I ain't talking about porn. You can keep the candy.
Yeah, I like that shit.
You heard?
Yo,
This is where
way back when P&P tried to smoke Bob,
Oh.
I was just a twinkle in my mom dude's eye. You cowards chose sides, no problem. Just take the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase to get away. I keep it low fi. Won't be my first ever say gold digging bitches be chasing phantoms. Niggas cramming up in that little G-Wagon with the lamest agenda. You ain't never have your way with the women. Tap your jaw just like LeBron slap talcum, splash mountain, Adderall, and have them all bad mouth and back shouting like Alex Jones. Niggas say they want war, but they information, oh, she a bag of bones. She used to be mad thick, we was packing poles back and forth, shooting mad shit when he was back at home.
oh my god.
Flip you like wet Yola. Who knew Thanksgiving turkey soup, you was food, them niggas leftovers. Unstoppable, poppable, even if you wasn't dead in the air, my nigga.
So just like I said, even
Bro,
a part where he was saying like even
still
a part,
good.
it's just so fucking good. Like information, oh, she a bag of bones. She used to be mad thick. We was back and forth. She was mad shit when he was back at home. So I just like, I feel like Mach-Hommy, even when he does certain street stories, he does it in such a nerdy way, in such a way where it's so fucking abstract that you don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. Like, oh, she a bag of bones, nigga. What? She used to be mad thick. We was back and forth. She was mad shit when he was back at home. So obviously he's talking about fucking with a chick that he had beef, or niggas had beef with him, and shorty used to be she used to be thick, and them niggas used to have.
And now they're all leftovers.
Yeah, nigga. Now them niggas, they like,
yo, that bar was fire.
yeah. Thanksgiving
Now
true,
the
you was
niggas are
true.
leftovers.
You got
That was fire.
leftovers? Yo,
That was fire.
Yeah, by the way.
Oh my.
But that's fucking just the scheme on that.
That was
shit.
fire, man.
The scheme on that shit is fucking. It's one of my favorite Mach-Hommy verses.
Golly.
One of my favorite.
I'm telling you, man. Every time he's a feature or he's going last, you just know he's gonna go in, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You know he's gonna go in
Every time. It's so fucking good too. It dead ass is. It's just fucking genius, bro. This nigga's just like, what?
And the thing is, the first one I listened to. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Yeah, that was the first one you listened to. And then who says niggas be coming G-Wagons with the latest agenda? You ain't never had your way with the women. Like he's giving you a story how niggas used to be in the hood and shit, and how,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, how people, especially around people, he says people around him, you never had your way with the women. So he's talking about simp ass niggas, and I feel like I can't even make the valid statements or some of his shit because he says it in such a nonchalant way that you don't even know what the fuck event that he's talking about.
Right.
It's sort of like with Ghostface Killer when on Supreme Clientele, where he's just rapping and he just goes from another event to this event to that event, and he's just going through different events. You know
Right.
what the fuck specifically he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the way I like rapping too, and that's the way a lot of people like rapping. I feel like a lot of people are so used to being, I wouldn't say spoon fed, whatever. They're so used to getting the point all the time. Like, oh, look, this is the point.
Yeah,
we're
but
like-
you know, when you
like
get,
with-
when you get people like Mach-Hommy, he like, bro, nah, man, you gonna dissect this on your own, buddy.
Yeah, like with J. Cole, and J. Cole's a great lyricist. He just gives you the point. He gives you the point straight hand. And
Right, he's a very straight to the point type dude, which ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, you
But,
get it.
You know what I'm saying? But
You know what I'm saying?
Mach-Hommy, bro, it's okay if you don't give him the first time. You're not really supposed to. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's designed for you to really get it the first time.
It's
You know what
not.
I'm saying? Like it takes a lot of dissecting and just a lot of deep thinking. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes even biblical. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely, and we're gonna talk about that when we do the Koi Chris
Definitely.
review guns of the song. We're talking
Mm-hmm.
about Wild Minx.
Yup.
That shit is hard to break down. But yeah, even with that, and then last but not least, the final song,
Our
Miltrum.
our outro.
Oh yeah, with fucking Earl sweatshirt. What you think, bro?
Hey man, for a minute and 20 minutes, I mean, golly, that was fabulous. It was good again. Earl Sweatshirt, he just kills it, man. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude's that dude,
Sometimes
man.
niggas, sometimes I couldn't really understand what his verse because it was like the way it was mixed, it kind of sounded underwater, but I liked it. But I guess niggas rearranged. I could say stop still my same spot, still in my ways, like still my ways, God. I
I
could
think the way
say
it was
stop
mixed, I,
still my
I think the way it was mixed though, like it was purposely done that way. I feel like
yeah,
it really
it
was,
was on purpose. It was
cause,
on purpose though, but it
cause I
sounded
see
really
where they was
water.
going with this. Like
Yeah,
they purposely did that shit to make it sound really underground. Like yeah,
yeah, like
like this
underwater
is
and
this
shit.
is gritty type shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so the like I said, the scheme it's just straight scheme. Well, it's Matty Spread, cat, yeah, but with the ratty spread, my nigga homie posting up by the car, man, sandwiches, grandwiches, sandwiches. Because niggas ain't got food around here, more savages. Niggas ain't with food around here, more they see a nigga kill a nigga, see a little absence, see the crystal ball on the beating on the canvas shit. Like and then, like I said, this one he's not talking about something specifically. Obviously, he says the black savages part where niggas don't get to eat, but he's just showing off his scheme. He's just showing off the pen here, just trying to
Yup.
rhyme as much as he said. And then he goes in the part. You ain't never showed up. You a joint. You ain't never showed up to a joint. You the lyricist. We don't ever see you in the joint. You a lyricist. So I feel like he's shouting to all them niggas. You claim that you a lyricist, but you ain't never pull up, nigga. You ain't never pull up to the bar places. You ain't never pull up to us, nigga. You not a
Nope.
lyricist. We don't ever
Mm.
see you in a joint. You a lyricist. We don't ever see you in a joint. You a lyricist. We don't ever see you in a joint. You a lyricist. So I love the song. I love the scheme on here. Matty Spread, go over here with a ratty spade. Like just how he fucking makes it. It's so good.
Yup.
And it reminds me of some Doom shit. Specifically this song. If the other songs weren't Doom esque, this is the most song that's Doom esque.
Yeah.
Versus all the other songs, I mean, we could tell. We obviously Mach-Hommy has his own flow with certain shit, and I know how
Right.
Mach-Hommy raps. Mach-Hommy flow lives in my head, and sometimes when I rap, I sound like him, or I do my words accidentally like him because he's a very short. His syllables are very short, and he also pay off, day off, slay off. He can match three words together, and then go on to another scheme, and then match three other words together. And
Yup.
then he can take a break and then do a full on sentence. And then you go by that's just the type of dude he is with the syllables and with his schemes. So definitely very Doom esque. This is probably the most Doom esque song on the EP. You could definitely tell he's wearing that influence on his sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, even people compare him to be the second coming of Doom, which I definitely see. I definitely see how he could be. I wouldn't even call him this generation's Doom because he's technically an old head. I think
Yeah.
I think he's like 30, damn near 30 something, 40 something. He's technically an old head.
Yeah. Or
So
millennial as they call it. I don't know.
yeah, he's
You know how they
technically
be like.
nah. I think he's like I think with that one, I think it's just more of him just being. I think this nigga's 30, bro. If not, I think he's like 30 something. So I definitely think he's an old head, bro. But like I said, a lot of niggas try to call him
Yeah.
this, this generation's Doom, but he's just himself. But I definitely get why they call him that because he has his own style and also too when we're talking about him also too he wears the mask. He does the whole mask thing. And that's
Right.
what I wanted to talk about. And that's where I feel like that Doom correlation comes up so much because he wears the mask and because he doesn't want to be noticed as much. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want the fame. He doesn't want to be noticed. He just wants to be respected. And that's the part that I fuck with him the most of. He just wants you to listen to the music.
Yup.
And he doesn't really care about you know what I'm saying? He doesn't really care about all that other bullshit. You know, he just wants you to enjoy the music and really feel it, you know.
Right.
Feel it out for yourself. And it's not always about getting to the point, the nitty gritty all the time. Sometimes it could take I'm not gonna hold you. For Wapcon John, it took me like months to digest this shit
Yeah.
properly. It's not something where you can just digest in all the time. Like
Right.
I said, there's certain shit when I look onto the album and I just laugh out and I laugh at and I'm like looking at it now. So like I said, there's certain shit where I'm just looking at it now. But I just put the album cover back there. Just have that out there. But there's certain shit where I just look at now where I'm like, yo, this shit is tight. Shit is good. But like I said, just great song, great lyrically flexing. It's a great outro too. I love the beat on there. Down, down, down. And I feel like the beat, the sample or how the piano, it's really crashing, but it's elegant. It's
Right.
it's like it's really loud and it's elegant, but at the same time it's harsh. And I feel like that's the reason why I fuck with it so much. It's not just some basic shit that you know what I'm saying that was put together. I feel like it definitely has an upscale shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely has upscale shit. Yeah, like that ass. It's just great. This project is just so great, and I had to really take it in to see what he was trying to do. I just feel like he was trying to, and this is why I feel like this is my favorite, one of my favorite Mach-Hommy projects, and I feel like he's never made another project like this. All of his projects sound different. All of his projects
Mm-hmm.
has a different sound, or he can go back to the 90s, or he sometimes, because I just figured out Mach-Hommy's a big fan of obviously Wu-Tang, even with that sample, be prepared for the hype verse. He's a big Wu-Tang fan. And
Mm-hmm.
you could tell on his other projects, like the project literally called Duck Season. It's literally called Duck Season because I looked it up on the song Duck Season on Wu-Tang Forever, and
Mm-hmm.
niggas finally figured it out. So that's why. And there's a meth verse on there that I have to look back on where he mentions the whole thing with the whole Duck Season shit, all that. But Mach-Hommy's a big Wu-Tang fan, and that's what I get from certain albums sometimes. But from this out, like I said, from this EP, I definitely get that he was experimenting. I feel like he wanted to push the agenda of what we should be considering hip hop and rap, and especially with jazz shit. Just great project.
Yeah, man.
Um, this grew on me so much. I think I would have to give it a full. I think a full 10 out of 10, bro. It used to be really an 8 out of 10, but the songs really grew on me. It really grew on me, and it's nice, short. It's nice and short. You can keep re-listening to it. Like I said, actually, you know what? Because there's Mach-Hommy has. Nah. I'm gonna keep my rating. I'm gonna keep my rating. I think it's just 10 out of 10. Um, each song feels different, but still aligned. It doesn't feel too far off. All the beats on there sound ghostly. His vocals sound ghostly on certain songs. On the first song, the second song is just straightforward rapping. The third song is ghostly singing. Uh, um, you know what I'm saying? The way he plays around with the schemes, it's really cool rapping. A lot of people, believe it
Mm-hmm.
or not, Secure, I looked it up, and of the album reviews, there was a lot of niggas who didn't like this shit. Actually, there was a lot of niggas that were
Yeah,
just
I believe.
yeah.
Yeah,
There
I
was a lot
noticed.
of niggas that were just like, oh, this is too short, or Wapcon, oh yeah, like Wapcon Jong, that song was too annoying. I don't like it. I can't listen to the jump because of that. The vocals or whatever, the beats are cool, but the vocals or whatever, this is trash, whatever. Like you know what I'm saying. And I was really surprised because this thing, but there was a lot of, don't get me wrong, there was a lot of niggas who love it and think that this is like the best Mad Comedy project ever. There's a lot of niggas who love this shit,
Oh
and
yeah.
I'm one of them. This is just to me. When I go back and when I'm really grown up, when I'm 30, 29, 20, when I'm damn near 30, I'm gonna be playing this shit. This in my opinion is a classic album. It's just a classic EP. It's classic,
Yeah, man.
and
I go back to this every time. It just gets better and better,
it gets better and
better
better and
and
better.
better and better.
It's just one of those that get better and better. And even when we talk about Pray for Haiti, even when we talk about Pray for Haiti, that
Oh, I'm gonna have a lot.
great,
We're gonna have a
yeah,
lot of fun with that one.
yeah, that's a great album. But I feel like I come back to this one just so much. You know what I'm saying? Just so much shit. And part of that is it being short, but also just the vibe. Where I can sit down, you can really smoke to this shit too. You can sit down,
Yeah.
listen to the verses. It's just it gives you that Wu-Tang as feel with that jazz. And
Mm-hmm.
it's a phenomenal project. It's my favorite, bro. All right, tell me what you think about it, bro?
Oh man. Damn. It's like this is kind of this to me is the embodiment of what hip hop should be. This is the embodiment of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Just like it's the variety is just so big in the song. Like
Um,
so much jazzy beats. Like I've like dude, like from start to finish, like every beat on this track was a banger. It was great. Every beat on the track was great. You know what I'm saying? I thought a lot of guys they had a lot of people they had on here. This was my first time listening to any of them, and they all killed it. You know what I'm saying? Dude, like just this album was something else, man. I'm like, I never heard anything like this before. You know what I'm saying? This, you know what I'm saying, bro? This was the album right here that changed my perspective on hip hop so much.
mm,
Like this showed me that hip hop is not dead. It
mm,
is very much still around. It never died out. You know what I'm saying? It's just that all the creative artists chose to do creativity somewhere else. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
definitely. And I'm definitely glad that I was able to like show you him. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad this was the first pick because honestly, if I gave you any other one, even Mox Hard Lemonade, it's not a good entry level. This is such a good entry level project.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice and sweet. It's nice and short. It has great verses. It shows off good artists who are affiliated with him. Not the same Max Hard Lemonade is not a good. That's a great project. I love Max Hard Lemonade. There's
Right.
good songs in there too, and Fahim's verse on there too was kind of cool in there. Yeah, kind of cool in that one song. I forgot what it was called, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. So you just I don't know, man. I can't really. There's not much more to say. It's just a great project. It's definitely. I like I said. I remember the first time I was listening to this. I don't even know how the fuck I stumbled across it. Um, I think because of maybe fucking Earl. I was looking. I think I was looking at the review of Earl Sweatshirt, and I was looking at a reviewer review some rap songs, and he said he brought up this album or this EP, and he was like, I never heard. It sounded some rap songs sounded similar to this, which we have to review some rap songs too. That's a great project too.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have to refresh it in my mind. I haven't listened to that project in like bricks. Great project, but he compared it to that, and I think I was like, oh, this cover looks interesting. And I remember I opened it up. This is before I usually had like this is before I started working. This is before I had my fucking Apple Music. This is before I had like bitch ass Spotify with the fucking ads. So I opened up the Spotify. I'm like, okay, this is let's open this bitch up. Let's see what this artist is, whatever. Let's see. And I just played the first song, and then the first song I was like, okay, yeah. Play the second song. The second song is what got me. I was like, wow, it's great. It's great. It's like crack. Keep going every song. After literally a month or two, I just keep coming back to this. I'm at work. I'm listening to this nonstop. Like I said, it's a great project, solid.
Oh yeah.
What's your score, bro?
Score. Oh man. Now, I can tell you right now, listening to this for the third time now, I can tell you right now, this is definitely a fucking 10. This is a 10.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
This is hip hop right here, bro. Anybody watching this, go check, listen to this. Trust me. This will change. This will change your mind on hip hop so much.
It will, man. Will. It's just dope. It's just dope.
It's just dope. Like it's like, bro. I do my at the end. I mean, Matt called me, bro. You just, no explain. Listen, just listen.
It's dope, and we haven't even covered a lot of Mach-Hommy projects. There's so much shit.
Oh,
in
it's
the
so much more.
There's the infamous the Gat, which is the gospel. The Gat, that one's good. Fucking HBO is fucking great. That's HBO is like the most Mach-Hommy project out of all of them. It's his one of his longest projects too.
Right.
I think it is the longest Mach-Hommy project. It's so good. There's a lot of rhymes on there and it's a lot of beats I think are produced in Griselda's camp, which we're gonna talk about Griselda on here. Great ass hip hop group. Bless you.
Dang.
Fucking best hip hop group in a long time. Like I said, but when he was an affiliate with Griselda, because when we go back to there, even with some producers, like Camouflage Monk and Mach-Hommy, and then you have Husk Kingpin on there. They had like they all knew each other and shit. And
right.
God Fahim, when he had God Fahim had beef with Westside, Fahim and Mach-Hommy were doing their thing, and the fact that Mach-Hommy grabbed Fahim and he put it under his wing is just cool. You know, that's some cool shit. Like they're like Batman and Robin to me. Like
they go together, man. It's like they can't one without the other.
Yeah. And I feel
sidekick like shit.
Yeah. And we all know, Mac is Batman, but there's nothing wrong with being a Robin too, nigga.
Oh no, definitely.
Because like I said, there's some verses that Fahim has said where I'm just like, okay, that goes hard. And I feel like him and Mach-Hommy having that competition with each other is just, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, Mach-Hommy is gonna win every time, but no matter what, he's gonna win every time because this nigga Fahim, I don't know, he just wins every time. Mach-Hommy just wins every time, but he wins in like a supportive way. He's like, okay, little bro, just keep practicing. Yeah. Go ahead, keep practicing. But this nigga Mock's pen is just, we just go on for hours. He's just so good. There's some shit. And then he has the bars. And also, too, like I said, this is not even from the Wapcon John project, but the Wapcon Joji project. But on Mock's Hard Lemonade, he says my favorite metaphor, that you are a storm inside a teacup. One of my favorite metaphors I fucking heard. You're a storm inside a teacup. That shit is some funny ass shit. But hey, I did it.
But that's a little preview for what's to come. So
that's a little preview for what's to come, man.
You know what I'm saying?
But hopefully y'all enjoyed this. If this does go up, it does go up. Maybe I don't know if we're gonna get copyrighted because we did play it. I realized we did play this song earlier. I was like, oh fuck.
I don't think we get copyrighted for this because I mean it's not like everybody knows it. It's not like a known song though.
True, but you never know.
You never know.
You never know.
So be it. If we got copyrighted, we'll redo it anyway.
We'll just do it anyways.
Whatever.
I'm not even sure if this is gonna properly record, so we're gonna do it anyways. Yeah, screw it. But this is practice. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the episode with Zakir and me.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Episode 1, Mach-Hommy, Wapcon John. Listen to this. You'll love it.
Great project. It's literally crack. Oh yeah. We're gonna catch y'all guys later.
Oh yeah.
J.E. and Zakir Z-Walk. We're gonna be signing out. See y'all later.
For the next one, bro.
See y'all for the next one. Y'all have a great night. All right.